what a way to start a new video of where we are. Gosh, this place has been amazing. We've been here since Friday, it's now Monday, and we've been here with so many other overlanders, and it's just been so nice, and like the perfect way to end our time here in the Ivory Coast, because today we are going to be heading to Ghana, which we are so excited about, because Ghana is in fact an English speaking country. So we are so excited to be able to interact and speak to people way more, and yeah, just honestly 10 out of 10. And that's where we're gonna bring you along with us this week as we explore Ghana, and I've got a lot of things pinned and planned. And yeah, we really want to take advantage of being able to speak to everyone. So we're nearly all packed up here, already sweating again, and we're ready to leave this like little slice of paradise. There's even some guys surfing still this morning. Honestly, it's just incredible. And yeah, but now it's time to start making our way towards the border.
We should have a few hours to reach the border with Ghana, and to get off this beach we've got this lovely track running alongside it. I'm not 100% sure that we can make it this way, but we have just been told that it should be fine. So we'll see how long it takes us to go down here. Whoa, look at that water.
Oh, it's getting there. So we might have a bit of an issue. Yeah.
There is a bridge.
Where?
Further down, but it's quite a long way further down, but that's where I was assuming to get to. Hopefully we can just carry on driving down the beach though to get to it.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. Oh shit.
I should have just gone back on
No.
ourselves.
No.
Il y a une nouvelle voie tout près là. Tout près là.
This way.
Tout près où tu veux par contre.
Yeah. That way Sebon in this?
Oui, c'est bon, c'est bon.
So in this is Sebon? Yeah, okay.
Oui.
Yeah,
C'est ça.
Yeah, it's still there. Okay,
ça.
yeah,
Okay,
merci.
merci. Merci.
The question is there going to be a bridge around this corner? Yes, there is. Get in there. Nice. Just went into the first supermarket that we saw. We just wanted to get a couple of drinks because it's going to be a hot day in the car. And I've picked up this watermelon juice drink, and Mitch has gone for pineapple and ginger.
Oh, that's so good. It says it's 100% natural on it as well, from Ivory Coast.
Just a nice drink on a hot day. There's nothing better. Oh, and I also picked up some cereal because I was still hungry. So I'm just going to eat this dry in the front.
The two big industries that we've seen while we've been driving through the Ivory Coast is rubber production and palm oil. And palm oil is what we're driving through now. That was a big palm oil plant that we've just gone through, and then as far as the eye can see, you can just see palm plants everywhere, which, I don't know, it's beautiful and sad at the same time, but I suppose they've got to make a living.
We are getting very close to the border now. It should be just up in front, and we'll start the process then of seeing how this is going to go. We are expecting one certain problem when we get into Ghana, but we'll explain that once we're in, and we'll see if it actually crops up before even telling you about it. But yeah, first up, we've got to get stamped out of the Ivory Coast. Wants us to go. Okay. Honestly, the border people in Ivory Coast, both sides, have been so nice. It's really straightforward, so we've just been and got our passports stamped, and everyone's super friendly, speaking English now, and I feel like that's more common because of the country that we're entering is speaking English. Mitch has also just gone to now get our carnet stamped, so he, like, the police officer gave us a step-by-step, which might sound quite like that's what they're for, but if you saw a video of us doing the Mauritania border, you will know how much of a shock it must be for us to be like guided in a friendly manner, very simple, like go here, and then after that go here. Like, obviously that did not happen before, so now Mitch has been told where to go get this carnet done. He's gone to go do it because it doesn't need both of us. They assume he's driving anyway, which he is, even though both of our names are actually on the carnet. The reason I have not been driving much is because the insurance that we got in Senegal, they would only let us put Mitch's name on it, and then that insurance is carrying us all the way through to Nigeria, and then after that I think we go to a different one because it's like a full policy for this area of Africa. So yeah, it's just worked out. Mitch hasn't felt the need yet for me to drive. I think I would if we needed to, and he wanted me to, but yeah, it's just something that we haven't felt the need for us to switch up yet.
Recording.
Merci, au revoir.
Au revoir, Côte d'Ivoire. And over there in the distance is Ghana.
Another country where a river separates the two countries. Another river border.
Yeah. This time of daylight.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. On the Ghanaian side, the process wouldn't have been that easy to follow if you were just wandering around trying to work it out, but thankfully all the staff pointed us to all the places we needed to be. Firstly, we went into a little building where they checked our visa that we already had on our passports, since this is something we had to sort out in the capital city of the Ivory Coast. Next, we moved to an office where we got biometrically scanned into the country, and also all of our information was logged into their database. We moved to a different spot to get the landy stamped into the country using our carnet de passage, which we had heard recently is a real pain in the arse to do if you don't have one. Lastly, we had to hand in a receipt to show that we had done all of our paperwork and were clear to go.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Do you want our slip? Yeah. Thank you.
Have you stamped it?
Yeah, it's all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Thank you,
Thank
goodbye.
you, have a good day. Well, it's always a good border when my smile is this big after finishing with it. That was so smooth, so nice. it wasn't that long at all, was it? The whole process through was probably about an hour and a half all in, and every single person was so friendly on both sides. And we were in getting our passport stamps and the TV was on and they were speaking English, which like but like, oh god, it was weird to hear and see. And yeah, just being able to speak to all the staff there and be like, have a good day, like, see ya, is that all done? It was just, yeah, that's something I don't want to take for granted whilst we're here. It's going to be so nice. And we're officially in Ghana. Maybe the 8th country or 9th country.
I've lost count.
I've lost count. It's probably painful to watch me count. But yeah, buzzing to be here. We've got a camp spot that's going to be about an hour and 15 minutes away. So we now like to use this time to get a lay of the land and yeah, see what Ghana's going to be about.
Is there much better smells than rain hitting hot tarmac?
It smells so good.
Oh look, it's a vendor.
Oh. One of the other things that we love to do when we get into a new country is have a little bit of a quiz on the new currency that we've got. We're now in Ghanaian CD and it's about one pound is 14.40. However, Mitch filled up with fuel back in the Ivory Coast and we've just found out that diesel here is 11.35 per a litre, which is 79p. And Mitch got it. How much for, Mitch? 89p.
And I put in like 100 litres, so I'm 10 quid down. Not happy.
Oh, that's even cheaper.
Don't say that. Very nice.
Yeah. Would you look at this for a spot? From one beach to another, what is our life, honestly? Wow, the waves are very different here though. I don't know how to describe them, but there's lots of them and they're smaller. There's also a restaurant here, so we've just asked the owner Paul if he's doing food tonight. He said yeah, so that would be really nice to have a meal here instead of cooking to celebrate getting here. This feels like quite a monumental moment for us because we really are on the map starting to see change in direction of where we're going to be. And just a lot of things. And also our final visa got approved yesterday. We found out this morning. So we have now got all of our visas for the whole way down south, which is another reason to celebrate as well. But yeah, this is an incredible, incredible spot. It seems like someone's made themselves at home. You comfy, mate?
Well, I've already got a hammock set up for me.
Didn't even have to do it yourself.
I know. Just trying to get away from you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll go back. I just wanted to. It's fine. This is a nice distance between us. But you just look super comfy.
Oh, coconuts.
Oh wow. It's one thing that I never really thought when we bought the Defender that would be such a problem and inconvenience for us is making sure that we don't get hit by a coconut because of all the palm trees that we're parking under. It's a very nice problem to have, but we've got in a safe spot just over there. And we've also just put in our order for dinner tonight, so we're looking forward to that. I'm very hungry already. I'm always hungry.
I've just had a Ghanaian beer for the first time ever, and it is well nice. It's not like a lager or anything. It's got prune, oakwood, bitter, orange peel, wormwood flavour. It's nice.
Yeah, and I have gone for a shandy. I love that every country that we've been in since Senegal, they do like a zero, it's 2% of like, it's just a lemon shandy, and I love that over beer. Our first meal in Ghana, and it looks really good. I was gonna get the same as Mitch, but he persuaded me, the owner Paul decided to tell me to get something different so then we can share, because what have you got, Mitch?
So these are not normal chips because they're made from yams. But he said himself that they're really nice, so I had to give it a try. And then we got chicken skewers. We've woken up to a bit of a faff this morning. One of us, I won't tell you who I think it is though, didn't shut the valve on the top of our lifesaver jerry can last night very well, and it's leaked all night. So all of this wood all around here is all sodden wet, which isn't great because it's very humid here as well. So everything inside here is like expanding. Like, show him the sink. Like, even this was a tight fit when we left, whereas now it's a very, very tight fit because everything is just getting so, I don't even know what the word is, like moist, and then it's just absorbing all the water. Some of the cupboards are getting harder to open and close. I'm just hoping stuff isn't going to start rotting.
I don't know as well if you can tell by my face. Like, I've got sweat droplets coming down and I can feel it on my back, and I've already showered this morning. There's a little shower here in one of the rooms that we were allowed to use this morning, and honestly,
Stop moaning.
it's just hot, isn't it?
It is just hot, but we're not allowed to moan about it because we're doing it to ourselves. So but we need to leave this out today and try and have that fan down here. We've also started driving with this window open because we can leave this table up, which is really nice to get a bit more of an airflow inside here, just to try and keep things somewhat dry. It's going to be a fighting battle, this is, because as we get closer to the equator, it's just going to get worse and worse.
Like, even, sorry, but like, can you see there? Like, that's fully like split.
Yeah. One little regret I've got is these plywood sheets that I bought to build this out of were like a second grade one, and I could have spent, they were like double the price. This is why I went for these ones. I could have gone with another guy who I know has got real top quality ply, but we saved a bit of money on these, and I wish we'd have gone for the real high quality stuff. But I think it will be fine. It's just for now it's struggling,
And we just need to do what we can.
yeah.
We've just gone and paid here for the night / for our food last night. Basically, we saw an Overlander. You can either pay to stay or pay and through eating at the restaurant, which is obviously what we did and would highly recommend if you are thinking of coming here because the food was great. It cost 200 CD altogether. I don't know the conversion yet, but we also had them 2 beers as well. And then now we are filling up with water, which I'm very happy about because there wasn't much on Overlander, so the ladies and everyone here are super friendly, so we asked if we could fill up. And the pressure is great.
The plan for today is to just drive for a couple of hours, which we haven't done for a long time, and that's because there's a spot that Martha eyed up that she wanted to stay at, so we'll take the opportunity to have a bit of a more chilled day today. I mean, when the park-ups are as beautiful as they were last night, how can you not?
Now it's back to being on the road and reading every single sign possible just because I can. It's my entertainment now for the next 2 hours. We've nearly arrived at where we're going to be staying for the night, which seems so crazy to say out loud because it's not even 1 o'clock yet. But as you can tell, it's got a little bit bumpier as we're heading back towards the ocean now. It's sort of a one in, one out on this spit down. And yeah, hopefully this place will let us stay.
Hello, is this Alaska?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay.
You can go vessel coming.
Thank you.
You are coming to camping, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, well, I'll let you go. We'll talk a little bit.
Thank you.
Oh my god, the beach looks so nice.
No, I'm glad we got here early.
I'm afraid we had to leave you there for a second because the beach, the sea was calling our name as soon as possible because, as you know, we've mentioned it's a little bit hot. So I'm going to show you around whilst I dry off. This is where we've parked. There is another overlander there in that section. He just told us to park here. And then there is bungalows. And then we've got a little shower and toilet block here. Which kind of goes through and then leads you to this view, which is crazy. And then come round, there's also a bar, and I don't know about this. I'm just going to ignore that. I'm sure Mitch will have something to say. And then through here, got a little outdoor shower that we've just used. Straight onto the beach. People playing volleyball, girls surfing, and it just goes for as far as the eye can see, all the way around. It's honestly incredible. It feels like we're back in Southeast Asia being here, but instead we're in Africa, we're in West Africa, and our home is literally a stone's throw away from the beach and the sea, and it's such a nice bit of ocean because we're in a bay, so it's not too crazy with the waves, which I like. And yeah, oh, what do you think, Mitch?
It's not real, is it?
It's not. This afternoon we met Thijs and Yumi, a Dutch couple who we could tell we were going to get on with straight away. They were driving their Toyota Troop Carrier back home after travelling Africa for the past 16 months. We went out for food at a local restaurant, which was like nothing I've ever tried before in a good way, and chatted the night away.
What a feast! A feast.
The next morning we decided collectively that this place was just way too nice to only be at it for one day, so we spent a day taking it all in, exchanging any leftover change that we had from the countries that each of us would be heading to, and Yumi also offered to cook for us, which was so kind, and honestly we just had a great time. It was one of those times where I just wanted the clocks to stop and to just stay in this moment.
While we've been parked up in places like this where we're not getting a lot of solar, our battery is going lower way faster than I would like it to be going, and I think a lot of the reason for that is the fridge is just getting so hot, and I never put any vents in for the fridge at the back of the cupboard, so I think what's happening is when it's cooling itself down it's actually heating itself up, so it's just constantly getting hotter and hotter, and the more it runs it just keeps getting hotter and hotter.
It's like its own little sauna.
Yeah. So anyway, I was going to get a computer fan when we were next in a big city, and well anyway we've met this Dutch couple here at this campsite and they had 3 spare computer fans, so he's give us one, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a slot out in the corner of the fridge here so the hot air pulls out this way. Also the way that I've wired it up is that I've wired it so it's in line with the fan that's already on the fridge, so when the fridge kicks in this one also kicks in, so it's not running constantly. Yeah, I thought that was quite a good idea for me.
Whoa, are you an electrician?
Ah!
Serious? Oh, it's on, yeah. I didn't realise.
Yeah, so when
Oh, that's nice.
so when the fridge turns off, that will turn off as well.
We're also super fortunate because Tice and Yumi, who are the couple that have given us this, they're actually in their Australian troop carrier that they've bought from Australia, and they're driving it back to the Netherlands. So Tice has got all of his tools that he had to build the troopy. So Mitch was like, yeah, like I'm going to try with a hacksaw to make that hole. And he was like, oh, do you need a jigsaw? He's also got another one, hasn't he? What's that called?
I don't even know. He's got one of them saws that like have got a little blade on that go like, oh, I'll show you in a second.
Yeah, and I'm really like, what are the chances that we've just met these? And I just love this overlanding community so much, especially in these situations. It's just the best. We're really hoping that this will make a big difference, because at the moment we struggled to stay in one spot without any solar for more than a couple of days. And unless you couldn't already tell by Mitch's voice this morning, he was feeling a bit tender, so we had our fingers crossed that this would be worth it. Using Tice's multi-tool, Mitch made short work of cutting out his template in the side of the cupboard and then used a hacksaw blade to make the final few precise cuts. This would have taken so much longer with just the tools that we had with us. The fan is fixed into place with 4 screws, which Mitch found in his little collection, and you can just see how much dust we have collected in just a handful of months of being on the road. Honestly, I think we're going to be finding dust from Guinea in the Land Rover for the next 4 years. The fridge was pretty full, so it was a bit of a struggle to lift and push it back into its space, but with a bit of manpower it went back, and that was quite an easy job done.
I think that was a success all in. It looks fairly neat considering it's not that neat underneath where the actual fan is. But yeah, I'm hoping that will make a bit of a difference. I think because there's not a very good intake, that it won't make loads of difference, but if it gives us a bit more, say it's 5% more efficient, it's worth doing.
Yeah. Now, this is a place I really do not want to leave. It has been so nice being here. We had an amazing day yesterday, just filled with our first surf lesson, which went okay for everyone. And then last night there's a group of overlanders here that Mitch then cooked a massive curry for, and yeah, then we may have had quite a lot of beers here at the camp, but then also out at a local bar, which was really fun. We could like play pool and things like that, and there's a big group of us, and it's just, this morning I'm really taking it in that like every single day I think I think this, like, what is going on? Like, this is, what is our life? This is incredible. Here in West Africa, I'm just very grateful, and like this view this morning, that's insane. But now I need to make some coffee because I don't know if you can tell how I feel. We're now at that point in the day where everyone starts leaving, so these guys are heading north, so we're not going to see them again, which is a shame because we've got on really well. And Sophie in this 4Runner and Emmanuel in the BMW, we're going to be heading south and going towards the Cape Coast today. But before, we've got to say bye to everyone. Bye! Bye!
It's a bittersweet ending to this place because it has been magical the past few days, but I am excited to be back on the move and in a convoy again, which will be fun, a bit of a change for us. We've got a few plans with these guys over the next few days, which should be good fun.
Yeah, as hard as it is to say goodbye to some other great friends, leaving with others as well is really nice, and It's just so exciting. I'm so excited to explore again now, and everything's better with friends. I haven't mentioned this yet, but we're actually planning a little bit of a night out once we get to Accra, which is the capital city of Ghana. And because of that, I've been looking for some accommodation, and we've been able to use our Surfshark VPN to be able to get a way cheaper price on accommodation by virtually changing our location. Surfshark is a VPN, which stands for a virtual private network, which covers your whole online identity. And what is great as well with Surfshark is it can be used on an unlimited amount of devices. So we have it on every single device, like my phone, Mitch's phone, laptop, iPad, you name it, we're always covered. Which also means that all of our devices can be virtually anywhere in the world. So I've been able to catch up on all the shows that I would normally miss at home by being able to change my location, and then I can gain access to not just the UK but the US, any streaming services I can change and then watch the shows on there. I also received an email from Brittany Ferries the other day warning me of scammers now that it's the new year. And with Surfshark's email scam checker, it uses AI to check the emails to make sure that it's not going to cause you any harm, which honestly gives you such peace of mind. If you'd like to try it out for yourself, you can risk-free with their 30-day money-back guarantee, and using our code JAMMY will give you 4 months extra as well. Simply go to surfshark.com/jammy or use the QR code coming up on the screen now, or the link in the description, whatever suits your fancy, to check out all the VPN benefits for yourself.
Something tells me we're back to bad roads again. I've not heard great things about the roads in Ghana.
We've got 100 kilometers and it's saying it's going to take us 3 hours, and I can see why. It seems like we're in that stage again with a country where they're in the middle of doing all the road developments, and I always wonder, like, will people travel here in a few years time and not have these issues because the road developments that we see are gonna work out and then they'll be able to travel on smooth tarmac? Or is it as soon as it's done it's like it doesn't last? I don't know, we always seem to just be seeing the development. One of the biggest differences that I've noticed whilst we've been driving today and experiencing more of the roads here in Ghana is how the religion has changed quite drastically, and now all we see signs for is for Christianity. There's a lot of Catholic schools and churches everywhere, which is really interesting to see just because of the different countries. It's so different everywhere, and also that means that obviously drinking is a bigger thing here because it's not a Muslim country, and same with how the women are dressing. Especially I feel a lot more comfortable here to be in shorts or to wear a top like this, whereas in Mauritania I would not have done such a thing, especially in a public place. But a lot of the women are dressed the same, and that will be because of the fact that the religion's changed so much as well.
We might not get to the place that we were trying to get to for today. The traffic is way worse than what we were expecting it to be. The place that we were heading to shuts at 5 PM, but the maps at the minute says 3:45 we should arrive, but it's looking like it's going to be a lot later than that, so we might have to come up with another plan.
Our ETA is in 5 minutes, which is going to be 10 to 4. But I have just gone onto the website of this place and it says on there it closes at 4:30, not 5. So we all want a drink and an ATM and everything, but the first thing we need to do is go there and see if we can do the tour and get in before we do anything else. But we can tell we've got close because we've got back to the sea and we're driving along this road now to get there in time. Once we arrived at Cape Coast Castle, we found out that it was actually open until 10 p.m, so there was no rush after all. But this was a place that we just had to visit while travelling through the area. During the transatlantic slave trade, Cape Coast Castle functioned as a holding and processing centre. Captured Africans were brought here from inland regions and confined in separate dungeons for men and women, often for weeks or months at a time. In these dungeons, they had no light, little airflow, and were forced to survive. Living in these conditions meant that around 1/3 of people who entered these walls didn't leave. They were inspected, traded, and recorded by European merchants before being loaded onto ships. Above these dungeons, European officials lived and worked running the fort as both a trading post and a colonial headquarters. From here, tens of thousands of people were transported across the Atlantic, making the castle a key site in the wider slave trade network. It was obviously hard to fathom how humans can do this to other humans. The tour guide was incredibly informative, and walking through the castle and hearing the stories made it feel very real, and it's something that stays with you long after you leave. Once we were finished, the sun had well and truly dropped, and we headed to a place to sleep for the night. You think this is the way?
Yeah.
We're just pulling up now and we've got to go round to the proper camping spot. Alright, so we've made it. We can't really see much because it is pitch black, but we've just paid for the place. We've all got set up to a somewhat level pitch, and we're now gonna go shower. Not all together, but we're gonna shower, get clean, and then go to bed. So we'll see you in the morning. Well, we have woken up in paradise. Wow, it's so nice getting here last night and not being able to see anything, and then be rewarded with this morning. We're all just waking up for the day and setting a bit of a plan, which we'll go into in a little bit about what it is, because we've got a full itinerary, funny enough, and we're just enjoying some coffee right now. And Emmanuel and Sophie try to do push-ups every day. Emmanuel tries to do 100 and he like splits it up. So we asked Mitch if he wanted to join. So they've just done the first round and fortunately I missed them. So, oh, they're going again now. Yeah, work it. We've just stopped at the side of the road and Mitch is getting a mango, also being offered something else. I don't know what animal that is at all, but we've just seen fresh fruit and we thought it'd be always good to get. All good?
Yeah. I just asked him what that animal was that he was holding.
Yeah.
He said it's a grass cutter.
A grass cutter? Okay.
I thought that was a whippersnipper.
Oh yeah.
4 mangoes for £3.50, something like that.
Okay, 4.
Yeah, I got confused. I thought it was 1 mango for 50 CDs, but it was 1 bucket for 50 CDs. So
nice.
Yeah.
I've just had a little Google and it's a greater cane rat. Apparently they live by reed beds and riverbanks in sub-Saharan Africa, and they must eat them.
I asked him, he said he's going to eat it.
He's going to eat it.
He said it's good.
Okay.
This truck in front is just casually hauling a vehicle with a blown out tyre.
Oh my god, you can see it really bad now. I can see metal.
Today we are heading into the capital city of Ghana, which is called Accra. But as you can probably hear, the road is in particularly crap condition, which is a massive shame because, as you can also see, they are building a brand new road which has gone all the way into the city. So if we were here in maybe a couple of years' time, this would be a really nice drive in. But yeah, this has been a testing drive so far. It's just... But when we get closer, I'll tell you what our plans are because it's something a bit different. I'm quite excited for it. It's got to the point where the music needs to be louder than the roads.
Overstimulating. The scenery is definitely changing as we get very close to Accra. We're going to be about an hour out and then we're going to stop before we go in for a specific reason. But the people on the roads have been so friendly today. We just had one guy like clapping and then the person driving was beeping to the beat and then another guy then just giving the thumbs up. And yeah, it's been a really nice drive so far considering we're driving into a capital city of a country. Normally I'm pretty nervous, but it's also a Sunday, and because it's very religious here, and obviously in the Christian religion, Sunday is the day of rest where everyone goes to church. I think that's the reason why the roads are a little bit quieter. We've had no police at the police checkpoints, so we've just been driving through. Maybe that's a little hack to drive in, but we're not there yet, so we'll see. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, it's getting... Oh my god. Okay. What is going on right now?
So what's cracking off is Emmanuel is driving quite an old school BMW E34. And he's been in contact with the president of the BMW club here in Accra, and they want to show us around the city, which is really, really cool. But somehow the police, they've organised a police escort for us to meet up with these guys. So that's what we're doing now. I'm a bit out of the loop, I'm just sort of along for the ride. They apparently really wanted us to join in with it, so yeah, this will be fun.
Oh, he's literally just taking us through the traffic right now.
We've got the hazards on, it's getting serious now.
Are we going through a red light?
Yeah.
We're going through a red light. Oh my god, we're going through a red light, what are we doing? What is going on? Oh, it's here, it's here.
Hey.
We're in a Defender. What are we doing? This is hilarious. Oh my god. It's crazy as well because we're literally just on the highway, so it's quite overstimulating. But there's like this pristine classic car and then this dirty vehicle. Oh. Okay, so there's going to be 2 white cars. We're all going in the middle of the white cars and we're going through the city.
We just got told by the policeman as well that if we'd have told him this morning that we were coming from Cape Coast, which is where we came from this morning, 3 hours away, he would have escorted us the whole way. But I don't know if I could have done that. It would have been
So the crazy thing about this as well is because this has been organised by the BMW club. Oh, he's stopping the traffic right now. They've got a full itinerary planned for the afternoon. So we're going to end up having some food at the end of this, but there's like stop-offs on the way. We might even get the Defender washed. I've never been to a car meet in my entire life. So, oh my god. What the hell, I can't. Oh, I missed that. What an experience, eh?
I mean, it's something that doesn't happen every day, is it?
It's the fact that we got warned about the police in Ghana, and our first experience with them is them just stopping all the traffic for us, and he keeps standing up on the bike and like doing all these moves. And Manuel just said on the radio, hey guys, can we all just agree right now that life is good? And I was like, 100%.
The only thing that I've got in my head right now as we're pushing it through this city is Land Rover, please do not break down around all these German cars. Okay. And then a lot of people will gather here, yeah. They've just explained to me that this place, the Black Star Square, is where presidential gatherings are happening on any occasion. So that's why it's such an open area. Oh, there's a horse here now.
Oh.
The crew then also opened up the gates for the 3 cars to park underneath the Independence Arch and lined us up to take a group photo. Honestly, so far this whole experience was just awesome.
We're back on the move and I think we're gonna go find some food. He asked if there's anything that we wanted and we just said anything that you recommend. So I think that might be where we're all heading. It's crazy trying to keep track of everything that's going on because there's so many of us. But it's such a surreal experience this is, because yeah, they're all so interested in the fact that all 3 of us are going to Cape Town too. Like it's really nice to have the conversations and be able to speak to everyone in English. It's so much fun. Like it's only been an hour and it feels like it's been all day, this craziness, and I have not stopped smiling this whole time. Oh look, there's even more here. Oh fun! We've fully come in and just taken over this random petrol station. Like there is even more BMWs now behind us. But like, it's so crazy. There's just people everywhere and everyone's just filming, so I don't even feel awkward, which is good. And they've even got some tunes on. But like, this is such a crazy experience. Are they police? Our police mate's getting more fuel, which I'm not surprised about at all. The reason we came to this petrol station, we didn't know why, but it's because they want to pay for our fuel. So he was like, yeah, fill up, it's free. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, this is Ghana. So we're all just getting full tanks and then I think we'll probably go find some food. Like, everyone's so nice.
We then ended up doing multiple interviews for different people, including a bit of promotional work for the petrol station, which put me and Sophie very on the spot. Honestly, I can't believe I'm letting Mitch put this into the video.
For good quality fuel that'll last a long time, come to JP Fuel Station. JP, earn more, burn less.
From the petrol station, we moved through the city again, and we must have been 50 to 60 cars deep now. The Land Rover has never felt so out of place.
The group has developed quite a bit, and it is carnage. There must be 70 cars in the group now, and we've ended up at a burger joint where we're going to be eating and everyone's just going to be meeting again. Like, this has been crazy. Oh, I can smell fried chicken.
The guys got us the best burger we have had for a long time, and we mingled, and I tried my best to talk car stuff until it was time to head to our Airbnb at a much more leisurely pace this time. Once we reached there, as soon as I stepped out of my door, these two asked me to record them.
Met these guys by the Airbnb.
Yeah, we are Ghanaian, you know.
Yeah, you from here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. A good area? Yeah.
And you?
Yeah, England.
England.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Will the cars be okay here? Safe?
Yeah, sure.
Safe,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, you are safe.
Okay.
I see. Don't worry, we have any problem.
Okay, nice.
Nice to
Enjoy
see you.
leaving.
Bye.
Nice to meet you.
Oh.
Yeah, all right.
Nice to meet you.
All right, bye-bye.
People told us we would have the best time in Accra, and now I can see why. This day was one for the memory books.
I'm still sort of processing what went on yesterday, and getting here last night is sort of like a fever dream still. But we are in the Airbnb and we're sort of just getting ourselves settled this morning. Sophie and Emmanuel have gone off to an embassy because they've got to do some visas whilst we're here in Accra. Whereas we've just been sort of getting the place sorted and bringing all of our stuff up. So I'll give you a little tour. This is what you see when you first come in. Massive TV. We want to have a little cinema night in here. Say hi, Mitch. And then this is our room. Bed with a ensuite. We've got the kitchen area, dining area. Emmanuel's already done a load of washing last night. We've just brought in some stuff from the van. And then there is another room in here. Same sort of layout. And this is where we're going to be now for the next few days whilst we, I don't know, get all the washing done, they get the visas done, we recuperate, and yeah, then go from there and then leave the city, which is where you will catch us in the next video. So I really hope you've enjoyed coming along. It definitely took a very crazy turn at the end of this week, but it's amazing, and I'm looking forward to what we get up to next. So if you have enjoyed, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button and leave us a comment, and we will catch you in the next one.